Madison, there was a lot happening across North Texas for these next few days into the holiday weekend, but it's certainly a somber weekend for those that are up in the hill country.
Yeah, and so many of the folks that I've talked to over the last 24 hours, I mean, they are still dealing with the grief and the devastating loss that happened a year ago this weekend to this community. But as we celebrate the nation, as communities across America celebrate the July 4th holiday, the Hill Country is also celebrating, in a sense, how far they've come within the last year. I mean, we are talking about neighborhoods that are still rebuilding, but the Hill Country is healing, and there has been a significant amount of growth in that process, but it's not a short-term process. It's certainly a long-term one. But we've seen Texans and just how strong Texans are in the wake of this disaster. And within hours of learning about the floods, people from all across the state, even across the world, stepped up to help the Hill Country however they could. We are talking about the Red Cross, Texans on Mission, officials from Mexico, HEB, Texas sports teams. So many rose to the occasion to help with recovery efforts, and that included us here at CBS News Texas. We held a benefit concert called Loud for Love, and it raised more than $100,000 to give back to the Central Texas community and to help do whatever we could to support their healing. So while there is still so much left to do and so much rebuilding that needs to be done, thousands of people who lost their homes during the historic flooding have even more to deal with. They're still dealing with flood damage and repairs. But Bo Evans sat down with two women who have gotten a helping hand that has allowed them to stay in the place that they call home.
I just felt like God saved this house for me when I found it. We walked out on the back patio and you could hear the rushing waters. It just brings a lot of peace to me.
On the banks of the Guadalupe, Mary Lambert thought she was finally home. But on the morning of the 4th of July, the river shattered that peace.
I could hear the roar of the river, and I walked back out and the river was up probably 10 to 12 feet, just in a matter of a few minutes.
Just after dawn in Center Point, the first floor of Mary's home began to fill with water. Upriver, Valerie Mayers and her husband were already on the run from a rising river.
But it was raining so hard we couldn't really see outside, even with the lights on. The owner's son came and banged on the door, woke us up to it flooding everywhere. So we put our shoes on, grabbed the dog, the keys, got in the cars and drove up a hill.
When the sun rose over the house she had rented, Valerie was in disbelief.
It took those cypress trees that unimaginable, right? Like, it was unreal. I'd never seen anything like it. It looked like a bomb went off.
She and her husband were left with just the clothes on their backs, but they had each other. Downriver, Mary had left her flooding home to care for her 92-year-old father and hadn't even seen the damage yet.
It wasn't until Monday morning, a guy that I went to school with called me and he said, "Have you been downstairs?" And I said, "No." And he said, "We've got to start, Mary."
So many of her possessions destroyed, soaked in water, caked in mud. Both women, like hundreds of others in the Hill Country, were looking for a way to move forward.
We have a $1 billion problem with $150 million to solve it.
Jane Zirkle and the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country want to be the ones to help people like Mary and Valerie.
We're doing everything we can to leverage those dollars with other entities and partner with other organizations to stretch those dollars as far as they will go.
Sometimes it's paying the property tax for hundreds of people like Mary.
I got something in the mail from the tax assessor, and my first thought was, ugh, I don't want anything from the tax assessor. And then I opened it up, and it was a refund check, and I could not believe it.
Sometimes it's life-changing.
We closed March 6th and moved in that day.
The foundation gave Valerie and her husband $110,000 for a down payment on a new home.
Daily, my husband and I just kind of, can you believe this? Like, we can't, like, it's still hard to believe that, I can't believe this is happening.
These acts of incredible kindness are helping families move forward.
It feels so light now, like we don't feel heavy and burdened and worried.
More than anything, just that people care so much is really amazing.
In Kerr County, Bo Evans, CBS News, Texas.
So to date, the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country has helped 19 people purchase homes with that down payment assistance program, and 108 families have received property tax relief. And of course, homes were not the only places destroyed. We saw community spots like baseball fields and parks washed away, children left wondering whether or not they would ever be able to play the sports that they loved again. Well, we've got good news. The Houston Astros, the Texas Rangers, and the Community Foundation of Texas, and so many others pitched in nearly $3 million to rebuild some of the local Little League fields, so kids now get a chance at that home run and to be a kid again.